Hi guys, it's Frankie and welcome back to some Jekyll and Hyde. So, it's been a while since I started recording again. I was kind of not in the mood today. I didn't really do anything much today. I watched a movie. I'm a little depressed, but it's okay. We have those days. Okay, so what do we have here? Why? Why what? What are we doing? What is happening? Can I go to the gallery? I think I can go to the gallery. Oh, snap. That looks score. Score. Okay, so let's talk to you. Carew murder case. The peace and quiet of London streets were shattered by an act of unprecedented violence. Mr. Utterson, are you there? Mr. Newcomen. I'm Inspector Newcomen of Scotland Yard. We found a letter on the body of a victim near the Thames, and it had your name on it. I won't say anything until I see the scene. You can hear more about it when you pay a visit to Dr. Lanyon's hospital in Cavendish Square. The hospital is open late at night, so we asked for an autopsy. Oh my. It might be more serious than it looks. So take a moment to calm down first, then go to the hospital. Understood. I'll be at Dr. Lanyon's hospital. Once you are done, please go down to the river. Understood. I'll go after visiting the hospital. Lanyon's hospital? He must have been surprised about the sudden autopsy. Let's hurry to the hospital. Seems I must go to Cavendish Square. Yeah, we can. Just a moment. I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm just checking. All the areas. Maybe I'll find, some Easter eggs. Why not? My head hurts. I didn't sleep until 9 a.m. 9 a.m. this morning. Alright. Let's go to Cavendish Square. Also, the baby's acting all crazy. Okay, so Cavendish Square. Did exercise today. I just cooked. I wasn't in the mood. It's entered Dr. Lanyon's mansion. Yeah, we could. What a crazy day. I'm just gonna talk to someone. Toots. Anyone there? Excuse me, what is it? There was an accident. I didn't get hurt much, but I'm bleeding a lot. That's why I'm looking for a hospital nearby. Do you know one nearby? Just go straight away and you will quickly find a hospital. You won't miss them. There are several in that direction. I recommend my friend's hospital. He's also a surgeon too. Thank you so much. How horrifying the world's in chaos. Excuse me. Were you a witness to the murder last night? I was sleeping. I saw nothing. Murder? Did it happen around here? Yes, it was brutal. How horrifying. I hope my daughter doesn't hear about it. She's a virtuous and a good woman, and doesn't need to hear such wickedness. I see. Anyway, I understand. See, I'm so tired. I want something good to eat. Sames. I have a busy weekend ahead of me. I'm sure I can make it time to attend Mass. I didn't expect to run into you here. Mr. Utterson, how are you, sir? I'm doing fine. It's my day off today. I see. How is your work? It's quite a surprise. I see you outside like this. Regular mail, registered mail, telegrams. My postals round really does keep me busy several times a day. Indeed, I am enjoying my day off. Have an enjoyable day off. Bookstore clerk. Plenty of new novels to read. I don't know why I gave you this voice, but I'm enjoying it. What I like about these games, I get to give voices because they don't really actually have the voices. You just have to come up with your own. Oh wait, what? I saw a thing. So, you like a tour around London? Tour around London? I designed it myself. The route takes you right past Buckingham Palace and all of the biggest landmarks. I think you should name it Queen Victoria Route. That's right. God bless the Queen. We should all rejoice in her good health. Long may she reign. Shall we make our way around the whole Buckingham Palace? No, we just passed by the eastern wall. I can't work today. What's wrong with me? I see. I hope it goes well. Seems I must go to Cavendish Square. Utterson. Brings you here this early in the morning? I forgot all of your voices. I'm sorry. But I don't feel well enough to speak to you right now. Please come back later. I'm not here to engage in idle chit-chat, Lanyon. I asked why you're here. About the autopsy that you were asked to do this morning. Was there a murder last night? Yes. The corpse is in the consulting room. Wait, don't go in there. I just need to know who the victim is. I'm helping out with the murder case. What? How can you be related to you? A letter with my name on it was found on the victim's body. Follow me. Do. Isn't it terrifying? How could anyone do this to another human being? Could you tell who the victim was, Utterson? I was able to recognize the shape of his nose and jawline, or what's left of them. He was one of my clients. What? What did you say? The victim was Sir Davin Carew, a member of the House of Commons. He was a very kind and respected man. Why? Oh no, this will not go quietly. I'll go back and tell the inspector about this. Lord, grant eternal rest unto him. His soul rest in peace. I pray that nothing will happen to you too. Oh, Watterson, stay safe. Are you okay? Why are you worried about me? It's Davin's Carew is the one that was killed. If your name was on the letter found on the victim's body, it could mean that the murderer was after you. But I don't think he was after me. Do you have a suspect in mind? Suspect in mind? I have one. But I can't jump to conclusions. Yes, of course. I hope you find a witness of evidence. I remember your voice. It's kind of old. But still, be careful. I feel like you and your friends are in danger, including myself. Thank you for your concern. I'll tell everyone to be careful. You too. Stay safe. Let's go to the crime scene. Let's leave this place first. Crime scene. Where would the crime scene be? I forgot already. Was it near the river? If you get stuck, try going to tea time. I've never been here. You don't know the way either, right? You wanted to take a shortcut. If we don't hurry to the market, all the fresh meat will be gone. I was too poor to eat meat before coming to London, but now I won't be able to because it's sold out. I need meat, eggs, and vegetables. What should I do? Oh, let's ask this gentleman. Excuse me, do you know the way to the market? Turn right at the corner and go straight on. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. We know how to get there, so we need to hurry. I'm so glad. You look busy. It would be rude for me to ask. Here in London. Are you alright? You almost fell. I couldn't find the cane I normally use and brought the old one. And I still brought everything else. It looks like you need a cane to walk. Yeah. My legs hurt a little. I don't carry it as just an accessory. Please be careful. You know about the murder that happened near here? The murder? I would like to help you, but I don't know anything about it. Understood. Pay a visit to the church. I came 10 years early. Damn. Sally Tucker was really scary. Hang on. When you go fishing, you catch time, not the fish. Alright, let's talk to this newcomer. Mr. Utterson, did you see the body in person? His face was too disfigured, so I couldn't tell who he was. You recognize him? I'm sorry to say this, but the victim was Sir Davins Carew. My God! Sir Davins Carew of the House of Commons. He was very popular, supported his politics too. I doubt that he made a mortal enemy in the Parliament. This will be the talk of the city, that's for certain. Could you help me find the culprit? I'll help you as much as I can. Thank you. We may find some evidence on the street. Let's look everywhere and ask around. Should look into the sewers. But we already spoke to someone. The next place. Ooh, we can talk to you. Excuse me. May I ask you a question? Yes. Did you witness the murder last night? Oh, that's... Are you feeling ill? Please wait while I go pick up a warm drink from the pub. There's no pub here. That's so far. Why would I get a drink from like across town and then give it? I'm not gonna question it. Do 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 do. What would you like? A glass of warm brandy to help someone relax. If you want to drink it right away, I can just give it to you. It's not for me, it's a lady nearby who's in distress. I'll return the glass once she's done. Give me a minute. Here's a glass of hot buttered rum. This should work. Thank you. Excuse me, last night. You alright? You sleep here? My head. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm alright. I had a headache and a heartache, so I drank some wine and with opium. Then you can't remember what happened last night? Yeah. I don't know how much I drank. I don't remember. I started drinking to cure my disease at first, but I can't stop. Be careful. Opium is legal? Yeah, way back then it was legal. Okay, now we have to go back to the river. Which makes no sense. It's so far away. Why would I bring you a brandy all the way there? Can I still talk to you? Excuse me. Please drink this. It will help. Thank you. No problem. You seem better now. I have a lot to ask you. We should look into the sewers. Do you live around here? Yes, I live in a building overlooking this street. So you witnessed the murder last night? Yes, I saw it. I watched it with my own eyes until I fainted at the horror of it. Could you tell me your name and address? We could use your statement as evidence. 41 Polly Street. My name is Sally Tucker. I see. Miss Tucker, please tell me what you saw. The moon was very bright last night, and I was standing by the window, lost in thought, around 11 o'clock. Please calm yourself and continue. A gray-haired old gentleman was walking down the street, and a man of small stature was walking towards him. When the two were close enough to talk, the older gentleman greeted the shorter man politely. What did they talk about? I couldn't hear, but the older gentleman pointed somewhere with his hand, so I thought the older gentleman was asking for directions. So I looked at the other man, and it was him. Who's he? Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde? That man, I recognized him because he had to come to see the master. What happened after? And what happened after that? Mr. Hyde looked very angry, and what he heard, it was so sudden. He said something and he swung that thick cane at the older gentleman. The older gentleman got hit a few times and ran away in alarm, but Mr. Hyde soon caught up with him. He hit the older gentleman and knocked him down. And then he stamped on the older gentleman, kept beating him. I can still see it in my mind. I don't remember what happened after that. I was so shocked I passed out. It was 2 a.m. when I came to my senses, and that's when I reported it to the police. Must have been hard. Thank you for your help. If the witness is right, Mr. Hyde is the culprit. Her testimony seems reliable, but the more evidence and witnesses we have, the better. Please, do as you wish. I'm ready to search every corner of London to find Mr. Hyde. I understood. Okay, now we can look at the thing. This must be the weapon. This cane is definitely... The wood seems very rare. Does anything come to mind? I have a friend who uses an expensive cane like this. I wonder where your friend got their cane from. There were no traces of the robbery, and no business card or ID was found on the victim's body. We did find a blood-stained letter with your name and address on it, so that's why you came so early in the morning. Yes, that's why I came to see you, Mr. Utterson. No time to hesitate. I'll get started on the investigation right away. What should we start with then? We have the evidence and a witness. Jekyll cannot be involved in this case. Mr. Utterson, please, call me when you are ready. Do I call you now? Is now a good time? Mr. Hyde's house. This is the house of the man who is to inherit Henry Jekyll's version. Okay. Looks like Mr. Hyde is the culprit, as the witness said. Do you know anything about him? I know where he lives. Thank you, Mr. Utterson. He lives in Soho Street. Do. Hurts. What a crazy day. I need to look through the streets thoroughly. Okay. Long live the Queen. The empire on which the sun never sets, may it last forever. Please sober up. What's going on? Oh, sir, this man keeps shouting, God save the Queen, and it's not getting up. Do you think you can convince him? We appreciate your patriotism, but it's time to go home. All of Britain's my home. Ireland, Africa, India, and South Asia, all of it. Really, we'll have to drag him, though we can't disagree on what he's saying. Be safe. My bones are aching. Ooh. So, this place always gives me the chills. It's not a place for people like me. But it can't be helped in order to find out the truth. I must steel myself to withstand what horrors I might witness. To find the address I received before. Is something wrong? My son went to the coal mine to earn money. Coal production is increasing, but got badly hurt because of the mine's collapse. I heard there were little kids too. I'm so sorry. Still looking around. There's a lot of crap here. Who is it? Excuse me, is this Mr. Hyde's house? I'm expecting a newcomer from Scotland Yard. This is Mr. Utterson, who helped me with the investigation. Yes, this is Mr. Hyde's house, but he's not at home right now. Can we speak inside for a moment? Yes, please come in. Wow, your house is a mess, lady. Please be careful. The painting on the wall could be evidence, since we have to track down an art dealer. Picture looks highly valuable. Yes, it does. I don't know much about the arts, though. Do you think it's a painting of the protagonist from a famous play? This is an amazing painting. It's an irony that a murderer owns such a religious painting, but I guess he must be quite sophisticated. I don't know. I'm just curious how much he spent on that painting. Maybe it's stolen. You're a grumpy looking granny. Look at this mess. These clothes have been scattered all over the place. Maybe he was in a hurry to find something. They're all such high quality clothes. Things that a gentleman would wear. A gentleman who committed murder. Well, we have to search around all of the clothing shops. Coat rack. These are some luxurious hats. Yes, they are. This top hat is sold on the highest reputation, though the edges are a bit worn out. Do you know these clues will lead us to Mr. Hyde? Maybe we'll find something if we investigate every hat shop thoroughly. But that would take a long time. There are many hat shops of the sorts in London. He's done cruel things like a beast, but still cares about manners. Hang on, I'll talk to you later, lady. Still looking around. Okay. Do you remember when Mr. Hyde was here last time? Oh, Mr. Hyde came home last night. Went out again for not an hour later. His schedule is very irregular, so he's not home very often. Irregular. He hadn't come home before that for 2 months, so I haven't seen him much. Wait, if you are from the Scotland Yard, Mr. Hyde must have done something. What has he done? He's been involved with many scandalous cases. He does not appear to be a very good man. I can't disagree with that. We'd like to take a look at Mr. Hyde's room. Go ahead, please. How there's no door. Where? Wait, where? Could find a train ticket. This drawing doesn't look like something Mr. Hyde would appreciate. I heard these kinds of paintings can only be purchased at an exclusive auction. Mr. Hyde didn't buy it. Did Jekyll give it to him? Oh wait, what's that? Look, the door got stuck on the broken floor when we opened it. Looks like the floor was destroyed when Mr. Hyde escaped. Try moving the door. Please step back. Let's try together. 1, 2. Eh. It's the head of the cane. This is Jekyll. Mr. Utterson. This is crucial evidence. Must be the top part that was found at the scene. He even left a murder weapon behind. Must have been a hurry if he left evidence. Now we just need to capture him. Okay, we'll capture him some other time. I'm out of time. Oh wait, what's this? These are ashes and embers in the fireplace. Something in there. Mr. Utterson, let's take out the note before it's completely burnt. Might contain important information. Ooh, a puzzle! Oh shit, there's a timer. I didn't notice. It's a checkbook. The bank's name is still readable. Money must be the man's life. Why would he burn a checkbook? Anyway, he'll be needing money, so he should visit the bank soon. Let's distribute a wanted poster and wait for him in front of the bank. Okay, now I'm out of time. Unless... No, I'm out of time. I think. I don't know. Lady, do you have anything to say? Must create a wanted poster. We need a picture for that. But it looks like there's no pictures of Mr. Hyde in this house. Do you think there's a picture of Mr. Hyde in this house? I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to have any friends or family, so I don't think he has any pictures. He might have burned all his pictures as well. Then we'll have to draw a portrait for the poster. Do you remember his face? It's not a face that can be easily described. I only remember his face was deformed and disturbing. Really ugly. Super ugly. This is going to be hard. Thank you for helping the investigation. Thank you, Mr. Utterson. No problem. It looks like we are done here. Okay, now we're done here. I'm going to head home. Please let me know if you hear anything about them, Mr. Utterson. Jekyll is deeply connected to the murder of Sir Davern's Carew, his relationship to Mr. Hyde and the cane. Mr. Hyde has disappeared. I'm worried that something might happen to Jekyll. After a great deal of thought, I've decided to find Jekyll. Next time. Okay, so we are already out of time. I'm sorry for the little, somebody playing with the fan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Okay, bye!